Good morning, everyone. Our topic for today is lesson 3-3, the distributive property. And you will find this lesson on page 107 up to page 110 from your book. Here are the learning objectives for today's lesson. Explain how to use distributive property to multiply larger numbers and solve problems involving distributive property. Let's analyze this problem. Use only the numbers shown on the diagram and the operation symbol, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division to determine the area of the unshaded rectangle below. Solve this problem using any strategy you choose. As you can see, you need to find out the unshaded part. This is the unshaded part, okay? And this is what we call the shaded part of the rectangle. Now, how are we going to find out if how many squares are there for the unshaded part? So as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 squares, okay, on this side. And another side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To find the area of this rectangle, you just simply multiply 10 multiplied by 8. And 10 multiplied by 8 is equivalent to 80. And this 80, it means you have 80 square units. Okay, both shaded and unshaded part. But for the shaded part, okay, your shaded part is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 on this side and 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you're going to multiply 8 multiplied by 4, that is 32. So you have 32 shaded part. In order to get the unshaded part, you need to subtract the total number of squares, subtract to the shaded. So it means 8 multiplied by 10 is 80, then 8 multiplied by 4, which is the shaded part, is 32. So 80 subtract by 32, so the unshaded part is 48. Okay? Now, another is you just simply multiply 8 multiplied by 10 minus 4. Or you just simply subtract 10 to the shaded part, which is 4. So 10 minus 4 is 6. Then before you multiply into 8. And you will get the same answer. Okay? Now, are these equations equal? Let's prove. 10 minus 4, that is equivalent to 6. And 8 multiplied by 6, that is equivalent to 48. How about this one? 8 multiplied by 10 is 80 minus 8 multiplied by 4 is 32. So 80 minus 32 is the same as 48. So they are equation. So the equation is true. Okay? How can you use the distributive property to multiply? The rails-to-rails preservation opened a new section of a biking trail. The section is 6 yards wide and 1,842 yards long. So let's calculate 6 multiplied by 1,842 using the distributive property. So how? The first step is you need to break 1,842 into 1,000 because 1 is in the thousands place. Then 8 is in the hundreds place, so it becomes 800. 4 is in the tens place, it becomes 40 because 4 multiplied by 10. And 2 is in the ones place, so 2 times 1 is 2. Then after that, you just simply multiply 6 multiplied by 1000, 6 multiplied by 800, 6 multiplied by 40, and 6 multiplied by 2. Okay, so 6 multiplied by 1000, that is equivalent to 6000, and 6 multiplied by 800 is 4800. 6 multiplied by 40 is 240, and 6 multiplied by 2 is 12. Then to find the final product, you need to add all these partial products. We have 6000 plus 4800 plus 240 plus 12, so the answer is 11,052. So this distributive property says that multiplying a sum by a number is the same as multiplying each number in the sum by that number and adding the products. Thus 12 minus 4 multiplied by 2 is equivalent to 12 minus 4 multiplied by 12 minus 2. Let's find out. 4 multiplied by 2 is 8, and 12 minus 8 is equivalent to 4. Now, 12 minus 4 is equivalent to 8. Multiply. 12 minus 2 is equivalent to 10. So, 8 multiplied by 10 is 80. Therefore, 4 is not equal to 80. So, the answer is no. Another example, find 7 multiplied by 560 using addition and the distributive property. So 560, I'm going to separate this one or to break it into 500 plus 60. Then 7 multiplied by 500, then 7 multiplied by 60. So 7 multiplied by 500 is 3,500 and 7 multiplied by 60 is 420. So 3,500 plus 420, the answer is 3,920. If I'm going to use subtraction and the distributive property, like for example 560, so I will make 600 minus 40. Why? Because 600 minus 40 is 560. Then after that, I'm going to multiply 7 multiplied by 600 and 7 multiplied by 40, then subtract. So 7 multiplied by 600 is 4,200 minus 7 multiplied by 40 is 280. So 4,200 minus 280, so I have the same answer, which is 3,920. Number 1. Shade and label the figure to show 4 multiplied by 10 plus 3 equals 4 multiplied by 10 plus 4 multiplied by 3. So this is 4, okay, and this is equivalent to 10 from here up to here, and this is 3, 1, 2, 3, okay. So this refers to 4 multiplied by 10 plus 3. How about 4 multiplied by 10 plus 4 multiplied by 3? So as you can see here, this must be the shaded part, okay? So we're going to shade all of this. Why? Because this is 3 and this is 4, okay? So 4 multiplied by 3, that is equivalent to 12. So 4 multiplied by 3 is 12. It means you have 12 shaded part, okay? And 4 multiplied by 10, that is equivalent to the unshaded part. Okay, so that is 4 multiplied by 10, which is 40, and 4 multiplied by 3 is 12. 40 plus 12 is 52. Okay, so it means all these squares is equivalent to 52. Next, number 2. Use the distributive property and addition to complete the equation. 2 multiplied by 308, I'm going to break 308 into 300 plus 8. Then multiply. 2 multiplied by 300 and 2 multiplied by 8. So 2 multiplied by 300 is 600 and 2 multiplied by 8 is 16. 600 plus 16 is 616. Number 3. 509 multiplied by 7, I'm going to break 509 into 500 plus 9. Then multiply 500 multiplied by 7, then 9 multiplied by 7. So 500 multiplied by 7, that is 3,500, and 9 multiplied by 7 is 63. So 3,500 plus 63 is 3,563. Using subtraction and distributive property, 2 multiplied by 47, so I will make 2 multiplied by 50 minus what to make it 47? So I will subtract it by 3. So 2 multiplied by 50 and 2 multiplied by 3. So 2 multiplied by 50 is 100 and 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. So 100 minus 6 is 94. The same thing with 7 multiplied by 86. Now it's your turn. Please answer number 5 to 10 using the distributive property to find each product. Time is up. So the answer is 602. Number 6, 6,210. Number 7, 4,536. Number 8, 1,872. Number 9, 4055. And number 10, 2924. Let's answer the mathematical practices and problem solving. Number 11. Show how you can use the distributive property to find the product of 4 multiplied by 1512. So the answer is 4 multiplied by, you need to break 1512 into 1500 plus them plus 2. Then multiply 4 multiplied by 1000, 4 multiplied by 500, 4 multiplied by 10, and 4 multiplied by 2. So 4 multiplied by 1000 is 4000, 4 multiplied by 500 is 2000, 4 multiplied by 10 is 40, and 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. Then add all the partial products, 4000 plus 2000 plus 40 plus 8. So the answer is 6048. Show how multiplication distributes over and subtraction to find the product of 3 multiplied by 298. So you can use 298 is equivalent to 300 minus 2 and the distributive property. So what are we going to do is we just simply multiply 3 multiplied by 300 and 3 multiplied by 2, then subtract. So the answer is 3 multiplied by 300 minus 2 is equivalent to 3 multiplied by 300 minus 3 multiplied by 2. Number 13. Wyatt said he used the distributive property to write 4 plus 8 plus 3 is equivalent to 4 plus 8 plus 4 plus 3. Explain Wyatt's error and use math to justify your explanation. So Wyatt, as you can see, applied the distributive property to addition, not multiplication. So 4 plus 8 plus 3, that is equivalent to 15 because 8 plus 3 is 11 plus 4 is 15. But 4 plus 8 plus 4 plus 3 is 19 because 4 plus 8 is 12, then 4 plus 3 is 7. So 12 plus 7, that is equivalent to 19. Number 14. Todd Mountain is a mountain peak near Tyler, Texas. A ranger hikes 607 feet to and from the peak each way. So the ranger hiked 3 times in the past 4 weeks. How far did the ranger hike on Todd Mountain over the past 4 weeks? So what are we going to do is we just simply multiply 607. 607 multiplied by 2. Okay, because that is to and from the peak. So that is 14 regroup 1, this is 1, and we have 1215. Then after that, we need to multiply it by 3. So that is 12 regroup 1, this is 4, and this is 6 and 3. So the answer is 3642 feet. Number 15, Wendy plans to bring beverages for the school picnic. She has 5 gallons of iced tea. Also, she will bring 2 gallons of lemonade for every 10 people. How many total gallons of lemonade and iced tea does Wendy need to bring for 40 people? Complete the table. Write and solve an equation to find how many total gallons of beverages Wendy will need. For 10 people, gallons of lemonade is 2, gallons of iced tea is 5. So the total gallons is equivalent to 7. So for 20 people, since 10 people is 2 gallons of lemonade, so 20, it becomes 4. Because we need to double the number of gallons. So that is equivalent to 4. And of course, the gallons of iced tea is the same. Because she has 5 gallons of iced tea only. Okay? Regardless of number of people. And 30, of course, this becomes 6 gallons. Because 10 people is equivalent to 2 gallons of lemonade. So 10, 20, 30. So we have 3 multiplied by 2. That is 6. Okay, and of course, gallons of iced tea is the same as 5. And 40 number of people, so that is equivalent to 8. So number of gallons of iced tea, we have 5. So this is 9, this is 11, and this is 13. So that is the answer. So the answer, if we're going to look for 40 people, okay, Wendy needs to bring 8 gallons of lemonade and 5 gallons of iced tea, a total of 13 gallons. Number 16. Jane and Bob each use the distributive property to write 8 multiplied by 490 a different way. So write to explain who is correct. As you can see for Jane's work, 8 multiplied by 490. So 8 multiplied by 400 plus 90. Then 8 multiplied by 400, then 8 multiplied by 90. But for Bob's work, 8 multiplied by 490 equals 8 multiplied by 500 minus 10. So 8 multiplied by 500 minus 8 multiplied by 10. Then subtract. So what is the answer? The answer is both Jane and Bob are correct. Okay, why they are both correct? Jane's work used addition and the distributive property, and Bob's work used subtraction and distributive property. That's it. Thank you so much and have a nice day.